The total tank fleet size of the Royal Netherlands Army stands at 0. The entire operational fleet of Leopard 2A6 main battle tanks belonging to the Netherlands has officially vanished, leaving a nation with 0 heavy armor assets on its sovereign territory. By committing its final 18 leased Leopard 2A6 platforms to intensive combat zones in Ukraine, the Dutch government stripped its own mechanized brigade of all immediate direct fire dominance. This total liquidation of heavy armor assets plunges the nation into a strategic void, leaving land forces fundamentally exposed and defenseless against high-intensity threats at a time when European security stands at its most volatile point in generations. This creates a critical capability gap where tactical maneuvers like breaching and flanking become practically impossible on the modern battlefield. Leading global defense analysts argue that while this massive sacrifice provided short-term mechanical salvation to frontline allies, it left the Dutch military planners facing a staggering domestic defense liability. Decades of post-Cold War defense cuts had already reduced a massive fleet of nearly 1,000 main battle tanks to a token force, and this final transfer effectively pushed the Dutch armor capability over the edge into total extinction. On paper, the current position of the Netherlands looks incredibly vulnerable, raising serious questions about how a modern Western military can function with 0 active armor. But as the defense world watches this unprecedented tactical drought, a multi-billion euro secret is beginning to surface for the year 2026. Before we go on, do you think a modern military can survive on the battlefield without heavy main battle tanks? Subscribe to the channel right now so you never miss our deep strategic breakdowns, and tell me where you are watching from. The operational death sentence for the Leopard 2A6 platform was not signed in a corporate boardroom, but rather dictated by the brutal physics of modern attritional warfare. When the Netherlands completely liquidated its armored backbone, it was not merely reacting to political pressure, but acknowledging a harsh technical reality. On the modern battlefield, the classic design philosophy of the Leopard 2A6 has faced severe degradation. Independent defense analysts tracking regional engagements observe that the reliance on passive composite armor packages and add-on wedge-shaped turret structures has left these multi-million-dollar platforms critically exposed. Without an integrated active protection system, heavy armor assets are fundamentally defenseless against low-cost first-person view drones and precision loitering munitions that target the ultra-thin top armor plate or immobilize the drive tracks. The structural vulnerability of the Leopard 2A6 is further compounded by a deeply flawed operational framework. Following severe budget cuts in April 2011, the Royal Netherlands Army sold its organic armor capabilities, later attempting to patch this defensive void in September 2015 by leasing 18 Leopard 2A6 platforms from Germany. This arrangement forced the Dutch 43 Mechanized Brigade to integrate into the German 414 Tank Battalion, creating a fragmented command structure where the Dutch military retained 0 sovereign control over deployment or tactical modification. Operating under a leased framework meant the Netherlands could not independently install modern digital electronic suites or electromagnetic warfare counter-drone measures. By the time these 18 units were deployed to frontline operations in Ukraine, their technical obsolescence in high-intensity drone-saturated environments became undeniable. This critical vulnerability has led global military planners to conclude that the complete departure of the Leopard 2A6 from the Dutch inventory was a necessary tactical purge, freeing the military from a massive maintenance and operational liability, while clearing a path for a complete generation jump in armored warfare. To resolve this tactical vulnerability, the Ministry of Defense of the Netherlands officially initiated a massive technological rebirth. Under the newly established Defense White Paper, the Dutch government approved a transformative procurement program valued between 1 billion and 2 billion euros. Instead of attempting to modify obsolete platforms, Hague entered into a centralized framework agreement spearheaded by Germany to acquire 46 brand new Leopard 2A6 main battle tanks from the prime contractor KNDS. This massive investment places the cost of an individual fully equipped Leopard 2A6 platform at nearly 30 million euros, an unprecedented price tag driven by advanced defensive technologies and comprehensive long-term maintenance infrastructure. This massive procurement marks the official reconstitution of an independent Dutch tank battalion, completely reversing decades of disarmament. The centerpiece of this generational leap is the integration of the EuroTrophy active protection system, which acts as an invisible shield against asymmetric threats. This advanced system utilizes multi-mission high-resolution radar sensors to detect incoming anti-tank guided missiles and first-person view drones at a distance of several dozen meters. Within milliseconds, the system calculates the trajectory and fires a highly targeted explosive countermeasure to neutralize the threat before it impacts the main composite armor. To support this heavy equipment, the Leopard 2A6 is powered by a high-performance MTU diesel engine delivering 1,500 horsepower, mounted on a reinforced suspension system engineered to handle a total weight of 67 tons. Furthermore, the modern L55A1 120mm smoothbore gun is fully optimized to fire DM11 programmable ammunition, allowing the crew to detonate rounds precisely in mid-air to eliminate hidden drone operator teams. Leading strategic reports indicate that as these platforms begin integration within the next 3 to 12 months, the joint deployment of Leopard 2A6 tanks by the Netherlands and Germany will establish a standardized anti-drone defensive wall across Europe, profoundly altering the tactical equilibrium on the continent. This ambitious transition by the Netherlands highlights a fundamental dilemma dividing modern military doctrines. The departure of the old Leopard 2A6 fleet and the massive investment in 46 next-generation Leopard 2A6 main battle tanks reveals a deep tension between two distinct strategic paths. On one side is the practical approach of low-cost quantity, which argues that investing 2 billion euros into a limited number of heavy platforms is an inefficient use of resources when a single €500 first-person view drone can potentially compromise an unprotected vehicle. On the other side is the pursuit of absolute technological superiority, which asserts that maintaining high-intensity deterrence against near-peer adversaries is impossible without heavily armored, technologically advanced combat units. The defense transformation of the Netherlands delivers a profound strategic lesson for global military planners. It proves that attempting to completely eliminate heavy armor capabilities to save financial resources is a critical error that costs 3 times as much to reverse. However, a major operational challenge remains hidden from mainstream public view. Even with the integration of the EuroTrophy active protection system, 46 elite platforms represent a very compact force. If a massive, protracted engagement occurs, This highly specialized fleet could face extreme attrition with zero domestic reserves available for immediate replacement. The Royal Netherlands Army is gambling its entire territorial defense strategy on absolute mechanical quality over sheer numbers. If you were managing the strategic defense budget at Hague, would you deploy 5 billion euros to purchase 46 ultra-modern Leopard 2A6 main battle tanks? Or would you distribute that exact capital to manufacture millions of autonomous loitering munitions and distributed air defense systems? Please share your analytical perspective in the comments section below. If you appreciate data-driven defense analysis, press the like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep strategic updates.